All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to VR Master League. We're here on Channel 1. I'm Palidore, being maybe joined by SirDimwi at some point or the other, but not currently. There are a few little tech issues there actually getting in, so just me for the moment. That said, what's up? Welcome. Welcome back. I know we were just live about half an hour ago with Newton Dad and Dimwi there. That chaos and overrated match, but we're back once more. We've got a couple more for you. And there's XP. Maybe trying to get on the stream. Look it. So graceful. So experienced. Indeed. Alright, well, good luck on your match, XP, and good luck, Flatliners. And Rice Baby. And hello to everyone there in Twitch, whether you're on Channel 1 or 2. I believe both are running right now. This one was picked up a little bit last minute, as is sometimes the case with these late nights and busy nights, Friday nights, all the above. But yeah, so welcome, one and all. Now, let's see. You might, for those tuning in, just doing a little experiment, you might note that the stream is in 1080p 60. Let me know how that is for you, huh? I know there were some comments in League Talk yesterday as, oh, hold on, we got some stuff going on at the nest here. Look at that, family picture. Team photos. Got Farsight, XP, Free Artifact, that one guy hidden, Keegan. Dare I unmute the comms? Maybe I shall.
Where you got mango?
Okay, that works. Sometimes I'm always worried when I say that, and then an odd amount of times I said, should I unmute the comms? And then I do, and then within 2 seconds, I get a curse or something on stream, without fail. Usually Strem, but yeah. Sup, Dimwi? You fixed up there?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, good. Cannot see you on the video currently, but yeah, we've got a wild Dimwi in the chat now, or in the casting desk, I should say. What's up? Zane, Wintry, BG, Whispers. I will do that for you right now, the prediction poll, that is. And I'll get Dimwi on the screen in a second here. Anyways, we are ready to begin as soon as these teams go. We do have Fox Force versus Void after this, I believe. Although, we'll kind of see what schedules are like. I might have to give Dimwi the boot and tell him to go to another channel at the end of it. Unless they're willing to wait. We'll see. Kind of depends how long this one goes. Alright, I'm going to attempt to bring you in, Dimwi, so you can look at the cameras while I type. Hopefully it's actually set fine still. Yeah, okay, you're here.
No, it's not.
Talk.
No, I'm not.
Talk.
I'm not really here.
Why not?
I didn't see anything. Did I go fully out of frame? I'm not sure. I think I did. No, they said, oh, okay. Yeah,
why are you leaving me hanging, man?
Yeah, chat's all sorts of upset that I left the frame. So I definitely got out of frame there. Yeah, no, I'm really excited for this game here, and yeah, really want to see how these teams play here. Flatliners, Rice Baby. Of course, Flatliners been here since season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2, led there by currently Free Artifact 341. And then they're in here right now. Free Artifact is here. It's Mango Keegan waiting on their 4th.
Well, I got word in the Discord there. They're actually waiting on a sub. So,
oh, okay.
We'll see. I don't have a 5-player roster, but currently missing apparently 2. Can't find one of them. So hopefully they'll get on here. I know this is the first cast for Flatliners this season. I think the second cast for Rice Baby. You'd figure with a name so memeable, so punnable, I would have taken it already, but no. But yeah. Indubitably.
I just had to double check because I was pretty sure, because I said Free Artifact led Flatliners because I was going off of what I was seeing on the stream there, but I didn't think that was true. I was pretty sure it is, and I did double check on the website. It is Boombox. So just for clarification there, Boombox is, in fact, I knew he was. I was thinking maybe they swapped up or something. You know, maybe I missed it. No, Boombox is the captain here of Flatliners. And of course, captain over on Rice. See, it's telling me it's XP, but now I'm going to go look up Rice Baby to make sure. Because, it's one of those, maybe I can't trust my sources
You can't trust anyone these days, Dimwi. Not even yourself.
Nope, it is Hidden. Hidden is the captain of Rice Baby here. And Hidden, of course, around for a little bit. And I played here with Farsight, that one guy, and XP. And XP, of course, good for experience points.
Exactly.
See how I did that? It made it seem like I did something there.
Indubitably. It's the word of the day.
Indubitably. Word of the day.
Not going to stop saying it. Although, that said, because of the timing here, we'll see if hopefully they get a sub here soon. But like I did mention, we have another match scheduled after this. So
yeah,
as it is,
actually,
Dimwi.
Just 20 minutes away. Yeah,
as it is, Dimwi. Even if this does get started, this might be a few minute overtime podcast. But then I might suggest you set up for the other channel just because. Oh,
yeah, that's right. Because
you're gone.
I don't know why I disappeared. Oh.
Magic Act. Wow.
Sorry about that. I'm back. I can't I can't actually set up for that other stream while I'm on cam. Now that I'm thinking about it.
True. It depends though. If this one actually doesn't get started, we might just be an echo overtime for the until the Fox Forest Void match does start. We'll see. I did notice another player dropped out here, so we might be hanging, Dimwi. Might be hanging.
Might be hanging indeed. Which is all right with me hanging out with chat, of course.
Yeah.
Always people Zane Dash, always Wintery Ice, BG14252. Really active at the moment. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And heart indeed. Right? That's how they did. That's what the kids did 15 years ago. Anyways, I don't know if they still do it or do they, what is it? This I don't even know. I don't know.
Where's my heart, Wintry? I thought we had a thing. And now it's gone. Must have been love. Anyway. It's all good. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. My love can't be bought that easily. I thought it was yours, but since it's not, I'm just gonna drink my cold egg drop.
Cold egg drop does not sound. But how about?
It's cold. It's cold.
So I recently learned how egg drop soup was made.
Really? It's
yeah,
it's nice and simple.
It is. It is incredibly simple. And I had no clue. I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, wait, they just right in and yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's what you're souping out.
Look, it's my favorite. It's like my go-to meal for anyone wanting to make it the most basic. And you know, we're hanging out here, so excuse me for talking recipes. But the most basic egg drop soup you can make. All you need is some chicken stock. It could be fancy, out of the can, powdered, whatever. Just chicken flavored water. Okay, get some chicken water. Few eggs, basically about 1 egg per 1.5 cups of water / broth is usually the right ratio. And just a little salt. That's really the 3 basic ingredients. Now, if you want to add a little more to it, you get some cornstarch in there, cornstarch water for the thickening. You can kind of make a syrup out of it and pour it while it's boiling. You know, put your mushrooms, your scallions, all that good stuff. Very simple, very cost-effective food to make and filling. I just made 12 cups of it last night. Last you multiple meal, basically last me all day. Okay, that's how I sustain. Just constant soup.
I might make my own when I go to the grocery store next. I might pick up some chicken broth. And I try to make some of my own egg drop because I honestly don't think I've had egg drop soup since at least since I was a teenager. So we're going back.
I assure you, crowd, it's delicious.
150 years.
Zane asking what egg drop soup is. It's a beautiful, just velvety ribbons of egg in a warm chicken broth. It's good. Warms the soul.
And Cat 80 Wild, though I think it's supposed to be Cat Boy. Says this turned into a cooking show, and I love it. Yes, that's well. Here's the thing. So for the last like 6 months, so me and Powder kind of realized like the casting thing is cool, but it's not really our calling. Not really what we're kind of like really into. We're really into cooking, and so we figured kind of already got this experience with like broadcast, and we're really good cooks, and so we're gonna start a cooking show.
Yeah, Kat wanting me to make a TikTok? Who said that? No, Zane said that. Maybe. I actually already considered that before. Yeah, I just might. It's great. You know, you want it a bit thicker for the more kind of Americanized version of egg drop soup, but if you want to go more traditional route, those are typically more watery, less of the thickener. What's your go-to, Dimwi? What do you cook at home when you're just yearning for something?
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't really have a go-to, because what'll happen is I kind of have like a selection of things that I'll eat for like anywhere 2 to 6 months. That'll be my diet, and then I get bored of all of it and I can't touch any of it. And my everything in my fridge and freezer and cabinets will just like change up. But right now, I guess honestly, my thing right now is strawberry. Oh my goodness, strawberry protein smoothie. It's got you use frozen strawberries, use almond milk, peanut butter, vanilla protein powder, and I throw in some really good dietary fiber, because good for your gut.
Yeah,
and,
fiber.
Yeah, it's amazing. Tastes like a strawberry milk. If you get the proportions right, it tastes like a strawberry milkshake. But only you got to get the proportions just right, because if you overdo any single ingredient, the whole thing takes off. But if you get those proportions right, and I don't measure. I don't tend to measure, so my proportions don't tend to always be right. But when I hit it, when I nail it, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing and good for you.
Oh, right as I typed into the Discord there, we might have to skip to next match. I heard one ready up. I'm not sure if they were going like 4v3, 3v4. But yeah, I mean, we do have, again, Fox Force and Void, and it looks like this match, unfortunately, is not going to get underway. I'll probably just refund the points, guys. I mean, especially if it's 4v3, it's kind of, you know... I'm not sure I would consider that a legit bet. Sorry to cut you off your cooking stuff. I was trying to figure out.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
By the way, welcome to VRML 2. By the by, I see you guys joined and probably wondering what we're doing in here. Yeah, so we had this match, although, as you see, outnumbered kind of thing. They were waiting on a sub, I believe, couldn't find one. We do have another one starting at the top of the hour. So in the meantime, Dimwi and I have just been talking egg drop food and fiber. That's about it.
Make sure you include fiber in your diet. It's really important.
I eat cardboard every day.
See, it's one of those things that, like, when you're young, you don't have to think about it, so you don't know what you're doing to yourself. But then once the toll, once you got to pay that toll, you're like, oh, I should have thought of the fiber.
Yeah, exactly. You got to have your eyes on it, like fiber optics.
Oh, yeah. And next week we'll talk about how to apply for your AARP card.
AARP? What is that, Dimwi? Explain it to me.
Actually, what does that stand for?
It's not an acronym, or actually, no. Fun fact. I think fun fact. Those aren't acronyms so much as an initialism.
Initialism.
Yeah.
Initialism. Yes.
It's a common misconception.
FBI isn't an acronym. NASA is an acronym. Wow. FBI is an initialism.
Sounds like a spider.
I went way off.
Spider.
FBI is an initialism. NASA is an acronym.
What do you call me?
CIA initialism. Laser acronym. Fun fact: laser is an acronym. The word laser is an acronym.
That I didn't know. What's it stand for? I'm curious.
Oh, I don't. It's some
come on now.
Scientific jargon. But they are starting here.
They are. I'm going to. I mean, say off the bat here, we'll go for the round, but I'll probably peace out for the second, being at 3v4. Sorry for the late overlays, by the way. We do have the other match here, but again, because of that situation, I don't think we'll delay it all too much, because I would expect 4v3, as is often the case, not going to go all that great.
Yeah, not typically. Although we did have one the other day. The first round was lost, but then the team with 3 got their 4th in, and they ended up taking it in 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a while. It turned into an amazing game.
Well,
it was really surprising.
I mean, I have hopes, but either or. Let's see. There's a shot. Oh. Well, then, free artifact, the 3 artifact. How about that?
Yeah, nice shot there. 13 meters out, and look at that. Flatliners have taken a 1-point lead here a minute in.
Yeah, not too shabby. That was a quick reaction. It's one of those things as well where I know if you're going 4v3, you got to be careful if you're the team with 4. It's almost a trap in a way, right? You get lulled into this idea that okay, this is gonna be easy claps, but instead we've seen it and we're seeing it right now. 5-2. How about that? And that's why I always say, you know, when anytime I say it, everybody agrees. Not that I originated the concept, but if somebody drops out, if you're scrimming another team and someone drops out, don't pause, don't take a timeout, don't try to get them back in as you know, through your arm while you're playing the game, and practice that 3v4 because it's one of those things. If you haven't practiced it, it'll catch you off guard, and suddenly you're like, why are we losing? Yeah.
When we're up a player, you know, and it's because the strategy does change.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're kind of finding that out now, and you can see no coincidence why they're slowing it down. They're saying, okay, well, that was a rough start. Let's get some fundamentals in. We're gonna be just fine. Get those passes off, and they do. The shot off, and they do. Kind of got loose from them a little bit, but still found the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. I mean, that was a nice shot. I don't know what else to say about it. That was a nice shot.
Yeah. Twitch chat, by the by, I know for some of you who joined us a little bit later, this stream should be in 1080p, 60 FPS. I mean, it's always been 60, but otherwise we've been running 900p for like the last couple of years. But point being, let me know if one, you notice, and two, more so if anyone actually has issues with that. But regardless, free artifact is getting loose and just misses that.
Yeah, shot there off the post and back out. It gets slapped there, though, from, I believe it was hidden. Getting it all the way down into the Flatliners bubble here up to the ceiling. And it will be recovered by free artifact, but sending it out right into the hands of Rice Baby, and picked up there by that one guy who gets stunned out by Keegan, who then gets that one cleared all the way down into the Rice Baby bubble.
And right into the open goal, slapping it away inside the line, but nonetheless, they're up by 3. I'm going to have to eat my own crow, Dimwi. I know you did that a little bit earlier with certain matches. Yeah. I might have to eat mine. I started this off saying, I don't think it's going to go well. Well, so far, so good. Of course, I might have just jinxed it, so we'll see.
We shall see indeed. As, yeah, Rice Baby in possession again. Near side tube, good pass to Hidden. Hidden under pressure. Gonna go for that cross pass, not on the mark, but actually not quite into the hands. Still not recovered. Will be picked up by XP. XP getting away from that defender, coming in for the 1v1. Ooh. Sends in the shots off the post. Farsight will get it picked up and planted in for the 2. Rice Baby, you're back within 1.
Great job by Farsight there, not giving up on that play. It would be easy to think, okay, that goal is close. It's probably a guaranteed shot, but no, just still playing on the disc and making sure you're making the most out of every opportunity until you see that goal light up. Not feeling content, and it's a nice recovery.
Yeah, solid recovery as we do get a timeout here.
I still might end up sending you away, Dimwi.
Yeah, yeah, we're closing in.
Like I'm what? Oh, 4v4 though. Interesting.
Boombox. The prodigal son has returned. Okay,
so Dimwi, how about before we actually get back into this, well, you can stick with me for the rest of this round, I would say, if you would like. But otherwise, I'd recommend setting up for that.
No, that's right. I should go ahead and I'll hop out here, set up. Good luck, Boombox Flatliners with this 1-point lead. Palidore, take it away. Have a good cast, man.
All right, thank you, Dimwi. If you want to go see Dimwi, he will be on either channel 2 or 3 with Fox Force 5 versus Void in about 6 minutes. So we're gonna stick with this one because look, it did in fact turn into a match, a full 4v4. But that is to say that 3-person team in Flatliners, they were holding pretty strong these first few minutes. So it'll be just me for the moment. Hope that's okay. Wintry Ice, he'll be on 2 or 3. It's just me now. But anyway, it's Mango here with a disc, and actually no, free artifact contesting XP up there, some stuns, 4 players for orange and 2 for blue. Now good grab, leeching off his Mango. Mango will have the recovery. And the teammates all in tow, but just dumps it directly back to XP, so this is an opportunity to take a lead. Dribbles it off, though, the wrist, and just has to watch it go back into the midfield. All right. So that one guy is with the disc, losing the disc. Mango now going for that undershot, as they'll just hitch a ride and hitch the 2-point swing, and they're up by, what, 3 now? So, all right. Anyways, I see someone who said you notice a quality difference. I was gonna say, go grab Lanzin, get him in here. He was one of the ones talking about it. But yeah, I think the 1080p is something we can go forward with more. It made sense a couple of years ago. Maybe makes less sense now, I guess. As long as people can handle it, both on streamer's side and hold on, there's the far side. It's hidden with a shot. Tying it up. That was really nice. Only 13 seconds. Good rollout and good way to just make it an efficient play. And even better yet, you got it in HD, crisp HD, instead of half HD, or whatever you'd call it. Regardless, tied up, 4 minutes left now, and that's a very quick dump of that disc because of the defensive stack. XP is there with a recovery, though. Has 2 players down on the orange side. This could be open. Oh, but they both mishandle it. Maybe a miscommunication there, so that'll be a tough angle. Mango able to tangle. And now a back out. Smartly there to far sight. All right, so they'll have to reset here, and that they will. Looking for their angles up top, perhaps. Hidden is just patiently waiting. I'm sure goalkeeper is aware, but not really pressing up necessarily. And actually in the front line, though, free artifact caused a turnover there. Nicely done on their part. So as it sails into the blue zone, a few different players diving for it. Just the same over here, some deja vu. 3 minutes left, all tied up. Free artifact over to Keegan. Keegan now, they might have a 2-on-1. There's a cross, and the finish. No, it's off the mark. Couldn't tell if that was a shot or maybe a pass because there was someone cutting up from that barrier just above the goal. But that is a tough missed opportunity. Can they make up for it here? Oh, the hit! Keegan, it's in! 2-point lead coming in from Flatliners. We're not content with being declined. And we'll just take the hard way around to finally meet their destination. But man, that could not have been any closer. Or that would have been a ding and a bounce out. So, perfect hit. As perfect as it needed to be at least. Wow. Hidden, trying to react and rebuttal. Farsight, though, finding himself in trouble. To the ramp now, tapped by Mango. Mango to Hidden. Hidden, trying to give it over to XP, but XP missing that grab. Free artifact there, finding the hands. XP finding the disc. XP finding the anchor and nailing it home. It's 11 on the tie, just inside that 3-point line, so a 2 and 2 minutes left at that. So did I mention I'm pretty glad that I didn't dip out of this game? Forget what I said at the beginning. Became a full 4v4, and it was a competitive round the whole way through, for that matter. So I know nothing except that this is a good one. Into the midfield there, XP with a recovery. Can they make it 2 in a row? Any late momentum here could be just enough to get them the victory in round 1 for these 2 teams. Again, the first stream for Flatliners this season, and second stream here. Coming in as a shot from Rice Baby. Farsight with the disc now. Minute 25. Calling out for some better comms there, and yeah, they're getting to the thick of things. This is where the communication comes in handy. Exactly, they need that. See if they can get it. The dive, though, Mango got it instead. Mango now separating and ejecting that disc. Just the same, the stacks on the way. 1 for either team, and taken by Hidden. 1 minute left, 11-11. Definitely when you get into these clutch situations, it gets even more pressure. Grammar, pressurized, pressure-laden, under pressure. Anyway, free artifact here with a disc, taking it, sending it off. Some stuns in that back line, so that disc is going to float for a little bit. Breaking away, though, and actually getting caught up a few times. A wonderful job there to maintain their stack. But can they get the disc, is the question. We're in game-winning territory at this point. So Keegan looking for free artifact. Free artifact has that barrier pass and buries it! Boom box! And that is the shot of the round, no doubt. 13-11. And they will be able to take this. What a round, what a round. So hey, this boombox that victory. And that round was booming. They were fighting. They were boxing. Like I said, glad we stuck around for this one. Got off to a rough start. But do not doubt the Flatliners, I do suppose. They got back in it. For that matter, they were in it from the beginning, even 3v4. They had a very nice start. Basically, this is the time where if you're on a Rice Baby, you would be kicking yourself a little bit, just thinking, oh man, if we hadn't been a little too lax in the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes of that game and, you know, giving up those quick few points, maybe it would have been a different round. And I think that's what they got to focus on. Not the fact that it could have been different, but more so that otherwise they played well. The point is, right? Like when it became full 4v4, it was pretty much goal for that round. So round 2 can go the complete opposite direction. We shall see. But man, anytime you get those game winners here, it's always an exciting thing, isn't it? Always, always. What does Season VIP do? Absolutely nothing, really. It gives you get a little badge on Twitch. It's like a Twitch role. So you get just a little pink badge by your name and some other, like you get to talk in a special, you know, follow or like sub-only mode type things. Not that we ever do that, so it wouldn't be relevant. Basically, it's a clout badge saying that, hey, I watch VRML a lot and I have a bunch of expendable points, so I'm just gonna throw it Pally's way for a VIP. That's about it. Cosmetics, yeah. Anyway, to the midfield, round 2 starting up here. Let's see how this one goes. A lot of brawls, I'll tell you that much, as Hidden takes a disc. I mean, it's not for literally nothing, but it's a badge. That's about the extent of it. Little Twitch badge there. And right there on a quick Twitch reaction, it's Hidden. Looking wide awake. Good start for them, coming off that narrow loss. That was great. And had to kind of rush it too, because as you saw, not too far behind were the stacks, but full confidence on the hit. Alrighty. So on the off chance, by the by, while we have a second here on the stall, if anyone's watching at the moment and you happen to have a match coming up that isn't being casted like within the next, I don't know, half hour, let me know, because I haven't checked. But I'm here now for the night. So if it happens to be something, I might just take it. Anyway, Hidden with a disc now. They take it right back. 3 points up, breaks, and getting broken instead. So took a risk, did not pay off, but they'll still actually get it back. So never you mind, was nullified completely. To the wedge now. 1 in the goal, boombox. Guarding it with the live. Meanwhile, defense pretty aggressive there, and pass getting a little astray, but will eventually find Farsight's arms. Cat confused me in the chat there. I was looking, I was just scanning. I was looking for lulls. I didn't see lulls in there. About to ask for some trivia. But Farsight here with the disc, and Farsight trying to hit Hidden. Little zig instead of the zag, but a re-grab from one guy. One guy now with a disc. XP on the barrier. XP with a shot, but this anchor will be off. We saw some of those hit earlier on the first round, but not finding it currently. A lot of brawls, that's for sure. Back into the blue. Now this is dangerous. That goes open, could tie it up. Oh, mishandled though. We'll still have an opportunity though, as it's 2-on-2. The goalie's stunned there by Keegan, just to guarantee it. So they could not get the 3, and that will be tough, but at the same time, no harm done in the grand context of things. Just get right back into it. They've got the points. That's what matters. All right, so one guy with a rollout getting stunned by that stack, trying to get a grab on them as well. Meanwhile, the other end, turnover going to the midfield now, and right back to Flatliners. So Flatliners with a chance at 2 in a row. They might have a one-on-one had that disc been grabbed, but actually both players missing it there before XP retains. Now, free artifact, not a lot of time to work with. Gets it to Keegan off the bounce. Keegan has Mango. Mango well covered by Hidden, however, so good read defensively to mark the clock. Now sent into the midfield. Stacks almost in perfect synchronicity there for both orange and blue. They started their stack and re-grabbed all up in a nice even line. XP, though, from the top ramp. Has the option at the side. Doesn't really find anyone quite yet, as Boombox takes it away. Now, one guy with a disc. Seeing if they can get another score on here. It's been a little bit of a drought. A good grab here. XP going for the anchor again. That's twice now that they've taken those shots from the anchor this round, and neither of them paving a way for the points. That's always the risk with the anchors. If you can make them, great. But they are definitely a different type of shot that require a different type of release than normal. So risk, reward, and we've seen some of these risks just not quite pay off for them, but at the same time, they still have the lead, and that's what matters. See if they can advance it. That's also what matters. A stun nonetheless, and that is right into the trap. Now this time they got the open goal, but now see the rhythm a bit off here. The thing is, when you miss a couple shots, a few shots in a row, it'll start making even the easier ones a bit difficult. Not that that one was super easy, because it was a little bit of a weird angle, but yeah, that is the ebbs and flows of Echo, right? I mean, if your team is in a good rhythm, you're going to make the toughest things with consistency, but if you're not able to find those easy shots by the time, you know, you've missed 3, 4, 5 shots, by the time you get that open one, it's a lot more difficult. But they will squeeze that one through, and that is very, very important to hopefully stabilize and maybe set out for that round 3. We've got 5 minutes left in round 2, though.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so Boombox now launching out, sending it to free artifact off that catch. Opposite tunnel. Some coverage here, now retreating. So bouncing it around on the cloud, Hidden will take it back. Hidden now from the top there. Oh, loses it off the head, I believe. Unfortunate. Free artifact now will have an angle. Oh, that hit would have been amazing had it gone. Unfortunately, not the case. Regrabbed here by Keegan. Keegan taking it in, but a lot of cluster in there. Heavy traffic inside the blue lanes. Now stacks coming out and dispersing. The goal will be open if they get there in time, but no, they misread it just for that extra half second. That's just enough to get the defense back in, but the defense cannot take it back as Farsight goes right through the chest. 7-2. And a round 2 comeback here after the 1 goal loss in the first round. Rice, baby. All right, back in it. And that's right, baby. Exactly what I want to see. So launching here, snagged by XP, back into the orange lane now, so another chance, and another 3! Hidden! They're up by 8 points. Now, need I remind you that this match started 3 versus 4 in round 1 to the disadvantage of Flatliners, and Flatliners actually had the lead during that 3v4. They went up by a goal or 2. Then Boombox joined in about halfway through that match. And following that, a 1-goal game-winning shot by Boombox at the end of round 1. But looking at this now as a dunk comes in from Mango, they needed that. Looking at the flow now, you almost wouldn't think that was the case. You would have figured there was infinite momentum coming in for Flatliners into round 2. But despite a lot of chaos, certainly in the first half of this round, the scoring really going in favor so far of Rice. So we shall see how this paves out. 2.5 minutes, 6-point advantage. And definitely clock is on their side if they can take care of this disc and just find some patient plays and just play that clock as much as they can, essentially. Obviously, not needing or wanting to try and stall indefinitely, but if we can just stall enough to get those high percentage goals and, importantly, waste some time, just put Flatliners even more on their heels. But that said, they will be on their heels if Flatliners is able to score this. There's free artifact and just dings it in off that corner right as the defense swung in on the stacks. Good hit. They're within 4. Not over yet, folks. Not over at all.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, so back on to it. Welcome, chat, by the way. Seeing some more people in there. BG again and Toki. What's up, Toki? Funfire, Yeet Kid, and I think that's it, as far as new faces anyways. And yes, this is gold. Correct, correct, correct. Olympics are over, but we're still going for the gold. Keegan there, getting it stole. Duh. I know that was bad grammar, but it rhymes, so that's the more important thing. Nonetheless, back into the midline. That as well. It will be taken here by the stack. Maybe trying to read that disc, actually slinging past them right above both their shoulders. Free Artifact slaps it through, so momentum shift could be real. Let's see if they can get this back again, though. Any score here from either team would be massive. I feel like the next team who scores, it will be the team who wins this round. We will see. It's getting into the thick of things. Into the thick of it. Will be Farside there with the grab. Farside has XP on one side, has Hidden up top, has Artifact there, or one guy rather, and that is no Artifact, that is clear. One guy puts them up by 6, and that is one shot they really needed to hopefully secure this round. Not a lot of time now. So that was a good clutch up there in this last minute. As I said, next team who scored at that point was likely going to be the winner, and I do believe this is going to secure us that round 3. And by us, I mean them, but, you know, I'm always rooting for the team who's down a round. Just how it goes. So we'll be going to Keegan now. Keegan over to the blue side and right back at them again, trying to hit a pass there to Free Artifact. Mango with a grab. Mango getting stunned. Making some mango juice there. Delicious. Boombox there. Had that game winner in round 1. But not the same results here in round 2. So, third one coming up soon. How about it? Yeah, Funfire saying the passes were clean. I agree. In that last possession there for Rice. It was nice, suffice to say. Alrighty. So, yes, good to be back casting on VRML 1 for a little bit here and there. Hasn't been as frequent lately, I know, but you know, want to shout out, by the way, our casters who've been killing it. I know Newton, Ned, and Luke especially have been just beasting on the Channel 1 caster, really all the channels. They're, I think, approaching 100, something like that. Luke is, at least. I think Newton has like 60 or 70. But anyways, them some big numbers. But I'm glad to be back here on the stream again, try to get more of these soon. As you guys might have seen on the announcements as well, we got the production leads now enabled. Kind of got more of a leadership team around the production end of things, so you know, can disperse the effort a little bit. Too much pally is not always a good thing. So really grateful for those guys, Newton and Luke, and all the rest of our casters and production leads on the team now. Might mean that I get to be on stream a little bit more. And boy, am I glad to say that, because you know what that means? I get to see these awesome round 3s. So super well done here from Rice baby to come back in the second round, and the third one now will provide hopefully just as good of a match. It'll be Mango with the first opportunity, was trying to hit Boombox on the cut, I believe, but unable to find it. A rebound there to the backboard, no coverage. The save was kind of there, but so is Chicago if you look really close. I can see it. Right here. You see it? It's right on the map. Anyway, well, first goal going the way of Flatliners now. So back to the joust here. It's one guy getting stunned and watching the players fly by, but no! Stunning one of them at the very least, so this will turn into kind of a 3v3 near the bubble. Taken here by Artifact with a juke on the player, using the player as a mobile anchor. But one guy with a take back, one guy trying to anchor off and push, but instead gets pushed on by Artifact, and Artifact will cause a turnover, at least briefly. So a disc being slung now, close to that goal, taken by Hidden. Now Farsight there trying to stun out Keegan and just buy a few extra seconds for Hidden to do something with the disc. Now it does make it clear. Let's see who retrieves it, however. And see XP doing the right thing, as you'll note. Even though that disc gets lost, I like the fact that XP saw one of his teammates. Hold on, a shot here from Boombox. Nicely done on the breakaway. But XP saw the teammates. One of them was on the disc, right? and said, okay, I'm not going to get in a pile up there. I'm going to anchor in a position where I'm going to make the communication, and if my teammate gets that disc, they'll have an immediate pass into a position where I can immediately score. Now, it didn't work out, but it's one of those things that I do like to point out from time to time when I see it like that, because definitely for players trying to climb the ladder, it's a very important thing not to always get caught up in those big dog piles. Sometimes it's just good to give one of your teammates a chance to get the disc if it looks good, and then fan the floor. Find a good pass where you can take advantage of an open lane and maybe even get a number situation because of it. But neither here nor there. We're back into this round. Oh, maybe. There we go. And will be a takeaway by Farsight. So Mango to the trap and 3 players splitting off, but none of them actually getting the disc right away. That's unfortunate, but we'll grab it here. Free artifact, so take it right back. All right, so getting lost once more in the trap. And again, I just want to remind you guys, probably on VRML 2 or 3, Dimwi should be casting that Fox Force and Void match by the by, in case anyone was tuning in wondering where that match was. It is over on that channel. So free artifact here now, trying to channel their Zen and find a pass there to Boombox, but just unable to connect. And we're seeing a lot of these passes, especially the later we go into the game now. It's going to be very important that they connect on these ones. And you can see trying to hit, but the player had actually dived. And off that backboard, right below the clock, Keegan, a handoff and throw down. Oh no, the second time we've seen that, and that's going to hurt any player's mentality when you see 2 goals in a row, I believe, where it's just touched on the way in, changes color. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Corbin redeeming hydrate. Don't mind if I do, actually. Drink of choice, still yet cranberry juice. I've apparently left Dr. Pepper for season 4 because it's been nothing but cranberry so far these few weeks. Quite refreshing. All right, thank you for that. And let's see if they can make a shot here. They need their first points. They might have it. Oh, and that was going to be the way to do it. I like the alley-oop attempt, but the rebound from Farsight. That was a great stun from the defense, but fortunately, Farsight not giving up on the play again and able to be in the right place for a rebound and a putback. Yeah, Catboy, I mean, Dr. Pepper, I've been campaigning for the last 3 seasons for that Dr. Pepper sponsorship. My favorite, it's always been. But I don't know, I've been on a serious cranberry kick. What can I say? Free artifact there, gonna kick it back. Trying to play it a little bit slowly and drag out the defense, recognizing that they have the point advantage and they just want to make the most of every play if they can, but definitely getting disarrayed at the moment, so they have to be careful. That's the thing about the stall game, especially on these jousts. If you can execute it well, it's very effective and it'll buy you some good opportunities. But the problem is, if you do make a mistake on these, a lot of the times you're going to be right at the mercy of the team who causes the turnover, because you're in a very bad position, very close to your goal when that turnover happens. So, got to be careful. Now, one guy there has a few passes, doesn't need it, gets past the defense. One guy, 4-7-7. Puts them on the board again. 2-point game, just like that. Not a problem. All right, so Mango, Boombox, Keegan, and Free Artifact all lined up here. Hidden XP, that one guy, Farsight. I'm so glad this turned into that 4v4. I am so glad, because this has been a stellar match thus far. Close all the way through. The Farsight with that disc there being approached by Keegan. Gets it over to one guy, and one guy able to clear it just in time before the stun. Now a breakaway play, 3 in the goal. And a recovery there, XP. Now, XP has a back pass if they need it. Opting for the forward. They do have the defense a bit off balance, so not necessarily the wrong choice. Now they eventually go for the reset, but it was a bit too strong and tough catch. Free Artifact there, been playing actively with those hands in the midfield and causing a few turnovers, more than a few in fact. And now going for a bounce. Could it be? Could it be? It's a 3! 3 artifacts in round 3. How about that? And never you mind the fact that it says a slam dunk, but that was slam in. Man, oh man. That is a big shot, and that was a slow shot. That was a big shot. free artifact. That could be the momentum swing of this entire match now as we approach the final third. Let's see. Hidden now with a disc and far side attached. Maybe looking for a bit of a dribble or just a boost up the floor. A good job, though, to dislodge them on that defense. Now let's see here. They almost got the turnover, but just beyond the grasp of Artifact. Again, playing actively with those arms. So Hidden will take it back. They're behind by a little bit, but not too much to be out of this match yet. Very good positioning here, coming in from Rice. Now Rice Baby, the chance, their anchor! Oh, and now they'll make that shot off on a goal that gets grabbed at the last second. Now I'm not sure that one was a ping-related thing so much as I think the hand was just a little too far inside the goal. You heard the ding on the top corner there. So it dinged a couple times and then it scored. So I'm thinking the save was legit, but the hand might have just dragged it in a little bit, unfortunately. Either way, that is a big and important hit. Suffice to say, they are back within 3 for Rice Baby. Flatliners here trying to react. Launching out here quickly. Now Keegan bouncing it over, just trusting in the stack, trusting in the open goal. And 10 meters a second, just enough to squeeze it in. 11-6. Not to sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but big goal, important goal. Pretty much all of these are when you get to the bottom of round 3. So, let's see. One guy there, the quick joust. Oh, too much mustard on that. Was pressured by that stack. Still might have a recovery here, but not much time to spare. Definitely sensing some blood in the water here for Flatliners. They know they're about to flatline this team if they can cause one more turnover or get one more score. It's getting to that time. Backline, slides past the 2 midfielders just barely. And now within reach maybe for another goal. Now this could be the walk-in, and all they need, as Keegan helping himself to an assist. For Boombox, that is to say. Like, I'll take that. I'll take that. And they did. That is probably the turning point there in terms of sealing this one away. Able to get a couple goals in the row in the clutch. Important. But still, very, very close game all the way. This time for Rice Baby, just trying to at least get some more scores and knowing that does count for the rankings, the MMR to a degree, right? The scoring differential. Now, that doesn't count huge, but it does count. So, of course, nothing else. Try to come back, but at least try to score a little bit more here and finish out strong. Because otherwise, it's been a great performance for this team and a great 3-round series that was competitive for basically all 30 of the minutes. Or 29 at least. It really didn't get away until this last minute here with one more score. That was gorgeous. Mingo pouring it in for one final shot. And with that, the team that was undermanned to start this match for the first 5 minutes, 3v4, they came back to win it in a game winner round 1. Lost round 2, but then clutched up round 3. And you know what shot that did it? Free artifact from that tunnel. That boop shot. With about 3 minutes left. That was the one that really started swinging things around. Great job from Flatliners. And still impressive effort on the whole from Rice Baby. Not quite able to execute as well as they would like in the late stretch there, but in the context of the whole match, again, they kept it competitive the vast majority. So there you have it. All right. Let's see here. Go to the stat screen again, courtesy of IgniteVR.gg. Thank them for that. And the Spark app you can download, again, at IgniteVR.gg. I want to shout out our sponsors as well, HyperX and Rebuff Reality, VRware, ProTube VR, Asterion Products, and VR Cover. Thank you to our Twitch viewers in there, by the by. I assume no one had any issues with the 1080p, yeah? All smooth? I'll communicate that with the other cameramen. We'll change it around. Because I do think the visual upgrade is nice. The only reason we didn't do it before, a couple years back, I mean, first, not partnered, so sometimes that can cause issues on certain days. But also was partially a hardware thing, but again, it was 2 years ago, and hardware is now different. I don't lag anymore trying to stream at 1080, so that'd be the reasons. Anyways, Point is, a good match. Oop, 0-0 first round. How'd that happen? I will try to... What was it? It was a 1-goal win in the first round. Just a little bit of an error on the recording there, unfortunately. Well, we'll dig for that, I guess, a little bit later. Should be in the VOD, though. In any case, I don't think there's anything left on the schedule. I was interested in picking something up, but I don't really know how much time we have. It's quite late. It's quite late. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we do have one more match basically happening in like an hour and a half. There's also one starting in 5 minutes, but I would doubt I'd be able to communicate that in time with the teams and get their attention. So probably we'll peace on this stream for now. Might be back later though. I might be back later. Get a few more in. Anyway, before I do, and also you're welcome. Let me read the stats, the rest of the stats for you there. It's 14 for free artifact, and like I mentioned, super active hands. Was very impressive game there, not just offensively, but defensively in the midfield and so on. And Mango with 4 points, 1 assist, 4 saves. He had 6 and 4 for Keegan, as well as a couple save. Boombox, 6 points and 3 assists, and again, that game winner in round winner. For Rice Baby, really nice distribution as well. Farsight with 8 points, 34 stuns. Hidden with 9, 4 and 4 in points, assists, and saves. That's very impressive. One guy with 8 and 2 in points and assists, and then 2 and 4 for XP, along with a couple steals and a save in there. So, yeah, I think tightening up on some of the execution there could have made the difference. But it's going to happen, especially when you get to the bottom of the 30-minute rounds, right? Or 30-minute games. Competitive match otherwise. Anyways, on channel, let me see, 2 or 3, then we might still be casting there. I'm not quite sure. Let's see here. All right, yeah, so... Oh, yeah, it's going to go into round 3, it looks like. Wow. I'm going to raid you guys over to VRML 2, I guess. It's 18-7 in round 2 favoring Void, but Fox Force won the first round, so that's a pretty stark turnaround. All right, in that case, here, let me type that in for you guys real quick. And I'll send you guys over to go greet Dimwi once more, if you haven't already. Anyways, oh yes, your points. Sorry, I will get that for you right now. Oh, there you go. All right, so until then, I've been Palidore. That's been SirDimwi, sort of, earlier on before I had to leave to 2. Be happy, healthy, safe, and be good to each other. And yeah, I'll see you again pretty soon, probably. Have a good night. And a good raid.
And we're underway. Save, steal, interception.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.